What's up, Trinbago Vibe peeps? So, welcome to the Sunday Vibes live episode. I know we start late and it's going to be a little, I guess, short ish in a sense. Yeah. Because I have a few things I still have to wrap up just before, tomorrow is the work week. Don't mind, this week is a 4-day work week. But yeah, because it's Eid is falling, well, hopefully when the moon, it'll be only Wednesday, right? So I think today is the 27th night. It's an auspicious night for my Muslim Trinbago Vibe peeps. I mean, the whole month of Ramadan is auspicious in itself, but I think the 27th night is a really important night during the month of fasting during Ramadan. So big up you all, and I hope your fast is going well, and you continue to have the blessings and everything. Whoa, Kalina, good night, and welcome to the vibes. I'm just gonna chat a little bit about some updates as you know, as the title is. So yeah, before we jump into the normal thing, the videos and everything, you all realize how hot the place is? Oh, Angela, good night, welcome to the vibes. Yeah, Dread, I just find like we got 2 days of showers last week, like during the week, and it's like, all right, it was a nice little cool vibes, but then after that, it was just we get jammed with heat, Dread. The place was just hot. This weekend was just real hot for no reason at all. Right. And that is probably, I mean, I started off with this with a little gripe, but that is the only thing. I mean, the place gonna get hot now because we technically in the dry season, but now, well, dry season, more heat, more ACB news, power going up just now, the electricity rates. Yeah, boy. War Morgans, a day. We just, chatting a little bit. So, at this point, I'm just going to jump into the videos, not yesterday's videos. We'll come back to that just now. But I'm going to touch on last week's video. Well, I mean, it was the first time I was actually doing a live. And it didn't click to me the time I finished the live. The Saturday video would have dropped. And that would have been the $15 and under roti hopping video. And it's like, wait, boy, I never did that before, I go live because I was at Crib Noel's Grounds, for their power for little store, Chatak Foods, power celebrations at Noel's Ground. And I was live there, and I did not realize by the time Nishadam finished perform and I ended live there, it was around 6 that, the video drop. So I found out to be kind of cool, Yeah. But yeah, it was very interesting to like. I know people have mini rotis for the $15. All right, good bits of places are adopting this, and the place for me that where I get real value for money is Mel's in Princeton. So yeah, that's along the Napoli Road in St. Julian. Yeah, but it was also interesting to like how I end up that video is like I was talking about sometimes you have to be observant on the road because you could pass certain spots without a second thought, even if they have a sign, hey, look, we have chicken roti or roti for this price and whatnot. There was a spot in San Francisco actually when I was driving because I saw the one in San Francisco, the one in Caracara, and which other one was 15? Yeah, the one in San Francisco and Caracara, I kind of knew about because I did pass it at some point when I was down on that side. Mel's, well, I came across that while I was in Princeton, and I just stopped one time and do that video. The one in Williamsville as well in Eccles Village. Yeah, that was basically well. I'll come back to that just now. But the $10 one, the Lila's one, well, I found out on newspapers on IG, on I think it was CNC3 do an article on it or something. So it was just interesting to go and find this spot, and they were selling $10 chicken roti. It's like wow, all right. They also have a $20 one, and they also had the $10 like one piece and fries, which I don't know how they're doing that, but yeah. Whoa. Ninja Medic is in the house, and yes, big up Canada and Vinci. Appreciate that, Ninja Medic. So yeah, so we were chatting about the roti up in that was the video I dropped last weekend. So Ninja Medic, if this is the first time you're on the live, right here we just sit down, we'll talk, I'll answer as much questions as I can, but I just go through the videos, the up and coming videos, plus the past videos, or the one that is normally drop, because we drop new videos every Saturday around 6 p.m. ish. Oh, oh, so it's Saturday birthday month. Well, happy birthday in advance, Saturday. If it don't fall on a Sunday, you know, if it falls during the week, advance happy birthday, and yeah, may you continue to be blessed in this unique whole life. So yeah, so the $12 rotary spot, right? The day I recorded that was the day I was heading to the Blackman's Ranch, which was yesterday's video. And it's only when I was driving to Williamsville, I was like, wait, no. I just saw that $12 sign, like, I passed it, right? And I just had to spin around one time. I was like, all right. I had no intentions, really, actually, to do a fifth cheap eats in the chicken roti spots. But when I saw that, I was like, all right, well, yeah. $12 is, like, can't go wrong with that. Oh, Hardun. Big up, big up. Yeah, Hardun. I just how so people just know how to survive in a sense. That's all I can say. Ninja Medic, yeah. The second time you're on the live. Hey, I appreciate it. Whatever you could make it, you make it. If not, well, there's always there to rewatch or whenever. Oh, Brian, good night, and everybody else, welcome to the vibes. Sati's asking if I ever do a snow cone challenge. No, I don't know how would that be a concept to me, right? After a while, all snow cone is the same thing, is ice and the type of oh my gosh, you're slipping me. The type of juicy you put on it and the condensed milk. After that, everything is tasty same for me. So I'm not sure how I'll do a snow cone challenge unless it's like how much snow cone you can eat in some hours, that one this is sitting on ponder on Sati. Good night, Kimmy and Molly. Woi, welcome to the Sunday Vibes Live. So yeah, so I was explaining earlier. It's only when I was on my way to the Blackman's Ranch, last weekend. That was last weekend, boy. Yeah, woo. That was last weekend. Oh, the following weekend. Nah, that was. No, that wasn't last weekend. That was the weekend before. Yeah, because I was out and about. Anyway, yeah, I was on my way to the Blackman's Ranch, and that's where I saw that route and spin around and everything. And I was happy I was able to cover that, because that was a good $12 roti in my opinion. Yeah, that chicken was on point. That curry chicken, yeah, it win. Now, the Blackman's Ranch, like I was heading to Paro. Like I came across this because I was scrolling through regular IG, and suddenly I came across this friendship festival, and one of the sons, Sheldon Blackman, I was like, and I'm familiar with his music, and I was like, wait, he was inviting people to this friendship festival, open to the public. You just give a contribution. It's on the ranch. Now I didn't know about the Blackman's Ranch from before, right? And I always wanted to go to organize to do a tour there and whatnot, and actually do a video. So when I saw this, it's like, opportunity presented itself, and I was like, yeah, I had to, take advantage of this. So that's why I ended up heading down there, and I won't lie, it was a vibes dread. Yeah. Satis now saying we can just go back to the snow cone thing. It's true about it will taste the same. I'm telling you, it's like I don't know how if we had to do a snow cone challenge or a snow cone video, I don't know. I'm not sure yet how to really incorporate that in a video, except it'd be part of a video of along gas snow cone while I'm doing something else. So Brian is saying do a doubles challenge. Yeah, we do doubles up in a while back, Brian. We doubles hop across the southern east-west corridor. Sorry, yeah, east-west corridor. The next doubles hopping video I might do, it might be down Penal. I have, yeah. So, but I'm not sure when that will happen, because we have a lot of things coming up, and I find that a good bit of it is food. Well, I'll jump into that in a little bit. I just touching on the Blackman's video yesterday. Dread, like it had so much performances at the ranch itself. All right, it just had a few rainy day, but in the night when it start around a little after 6, people were just coming on stage doing poetry, doing rapso, doing calypso, doing singing, doing all kind of thing. I couldn't stay for the whole thing because I was quite that's quite Piparo, right? And I up in town, so I that was a good like a good drive, I should say. So yeah, Ninja Medic is saying Pepper Pot challenge sounds interesting. Hmm. All right. I will also consider that Ninja Medic. That also sounds like an interesting plan. And yes, Morgan's corn soup definitely. Had plans to do that. You know, the plan for the corn soup happened. It had a time where I was down, and I think I did get one of the viruses that I was going on. It wasn't COVID. It was the probably the influenza, and and I went and get soup because you know sometimes when you're feeling down and out, soup is the thing to get. I mean, you don't have to wait till they're feeling that to get soup, but that just always be. I was like, wait, boy, I could do a corn soup challenge, you know. But yeah. So after at the Blackman Ranch, when I had that corn soup, yeah, I then decided, all right, yeah. I will be doing a corn soup challenge one of these days. I'm not sure how soon because I already have other videos I'm kind of working on at the moment. And a good bit of them, like I mentioned earlier, is food. Oh, Marley, welcome to the vibes. Welcome to, you know, episode 48. Yeah, Sunday Vibes Live. Yeah. So, yeah. And by 48, we just carrying on. We started this last year in 2023. So that would have been the first episode, and we're just going on to see how far we reach with the Sunday Vibes Live. Like, if I go public on a Sunday, I wouldn't consider it part of the Sunday Vibes Live. I'll still call it Sunday Vibes Live, but I consider this sitting down here, you know, chatting with you all, just talking about the stuff upcoming, answering questions as the Sunday Vibes Live episode in a sense. So, yeah. Odin. Good night, or good evening, wherever you all are. And thanks for, you know, joining me on this Sunday Vibes Live, this Sunday night in a sense. So yeah, so the Blackman Ranch I was talking about, it had like a good bit of fun, but I couldn't stay. I did record a good bit, and I plan to drop like okay. I think in yesterday's video I do about 3 or 4 performances. I have much more like I need to drop, right? And I plan to drop the full things like during the week. So yeah, whoa, Barry, yeah. So during the week I'll be probably like I will space it out. So it might be like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll try and drop one video this week, and then the following week I'll drop some other videos. So it'll just be like basically the clips or the performances at the ranch itself. It'll have some that I didn't include in the video as well, so you can look out for that. It was pretty interesting and pretty cool, you know, to be down there, to be in Piparo, and to be at the Black Man's Ranch. Now, I won't lie, I know I said this twice, but when I was driving in, right, that road was like, I was questioning myself, like, wait, I really going the right way, boy? Yeah. But we end up finding the ranch, and it was a overall nice vibes, right? Like, too bad soul flavors don't really be out anywhere. There's only be out in like those pop-up something, because that pizza was good and that corn soup tastes good. He also did a fish, did oven fried fish, and it was interesting too because he put like mashed potato in the fish itself. So I may drop that extra video BTS on like the Patreon side of things on Trinvigo Vibes. So yeah. And Brian, yes, I will do one of these days a fish broth challenge, because I mean that is the next thing. Huh. You know, it'll be interesting. I could do. Now normally we don't encourage this or at all, but I was just thinking we could do a interesting drinks challenge and then do fish broth the next day. And by drink challenge, I don't mean straight up alcohol. I just talking about interesting drinks that we have in Trinidad and Tobago, like some unique kind of stuff. So yeah, but I mean, I'll see. Don't worry. All those are good ideas, and it will be done at some point, if sometime this year, God willing. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you all know next week. Next week videos is gonna be the Ital Food Festival. So we had the Blackman Ranch. So you had music. You had some vlog style stuff. You had some pizza and corn soup. So next week we are doing the Ital Food Festival. That was the same weekend as the Blackman Ranch Friendship Festival. So that was the Saturday, and the Ital Festival was the Sunday. So I was recording that weekend. So yeah, so but that is upcoming. This is upcoming Saturday. It's going to be Ital Food Festival, and that's a next interesting one. I can't wait to do that. Especially they had a performance on stage of different instruments, like these two guys, Dread. They were making sounds like if you were in the forest and hearing birds and the wind and the leaves and everything with these instruments. It was like mind blowing. It's like if you close your eyes, you would hear, you're thinking the forest and everything, and you'll hear water flowing and everything. But they were creating these sounds, and it wasn't like a computer based thing, right? It was a physical instrument that it was using. So, I mean, you have a lot of have a good bit because it's Ital Food Festival, right? So we'll have some good bit of food in that. But that is one of the things I look forward to showing you all in that one, right? I mean, it will have a guest performance as well because he also performed. That was his second performance from one of his new songs from his new album that dropped on Good Friday. So yeah, whoa, big up Dale from Atalanta. And no Ninja Magic. I'm not sure if the Firewater would make it, but like I say, here we try to keep things PG-13. So that is just a random thought I train out there. It's like the more I think about it, the more I may not do it, or if I'm doing it, I might do it like through Patreon under that aspect of things, or the memberships here on YouTube. But mainly the channel here, we try to keep everything PG-13. Although I don't cater for the PG-13, but what I've realized is I've got a lot of young fans out there and subscribers, and it's like, all right, I can't really do certain stuff, right? Or I like to limit myself in doing certain stuff that I may do as an adult, in a sense. So yeah, no, I know, I know you're joking and thing. I know that is a fun thing to talk about. But sometimes I have to remind myself of these things now, because sometimes we have some of them join us here on the live as well. So it's like, if we could joke about it, we'll joke about it. But yeah. Hey Joel, good night, good night. Yes. Don't forget to like the videos, and I appreciate it. Yeah, right. It's real work to do some of these things, And the thing is, right, sometimes I would go there and I would just record whatever is happening, and I doesn't know how I'm gonna put this together until I sit down and start editing. And it's only when I sit down and start editing, then I'll be moving around clips. Okay, how this going to flow here? How to tell the story here is a lot more work than just going out and just capturing. Like, my work would be easy if I could go and capture something that is, have a flow already. Meaning it's already chronologically in our order. So you go from this to that to that to that. Like most of the videos I record would do that, but like for say when I'm doing hopping or when I'm doing something like on this where I just record everything and then come in this when I'm doing the edits for it, then I'll sit down and I'll be like, all right, let me see how this going to flow, because I just don't want to give you jump cuts, although some of the videos may have that. But yeah, I just wanted to have it like to make sense in a sense, so that when you're watching, you will enjoy the experience. So yeah, and yeah, editing sometimes. Sometimes I spend my whole I try and edit a little bit during the week after I come from work, but that can always be sometimes challenging because you just have other stuff to do. But most of my Saturdays and Friday nights, like I remember Friday nights I used to go out and lime after work and all these things, or do something, do something with my. Since I've started YouTube, that was out the window. All my Friday nights, most of my Friday nights, I should say. I have some Fridays where I was able to edit things just before, but yeah. So most of my Friday nights now is just me right here, right in this background self, on this laptop of mine's editing, and I'll try and finish up. If I don't finish up on the Friday, most times I don't finish on the Friday. It'll spill over on the Saturday, and Saturday, like this Saturday here, while I was still editing the Blackman video, right? Blackman Ranch video around lunchtime. So I left, bait change. I didn't finish the video yet. I bait change and I went out because I know I had two things I wanted to go out and record, right, for upcoming videos. So I went out and capture that, and I come back home here and I sit down here and I finish it off and then I upload it and all these things. So yeah, it's take a good bit of. So sometimes like hitting that like button, Dread, is to a good bit. Like hitting it like button, leaving a comment, all that has helped with the algorithms and pushing things. I mean, sharing would help as well. But yeah, but oh, that goes a long way. That simple like, hit that like button and leave a comment. You know, even if it's a good job or hey, I didn't like this or I like that or whatever. All that helps in pushing the videos, and that is what I greatly appreciate at the end of the day. Oh, Namala, good night, good night. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you here on the live, but that's alright. That's how life is cool sometimes. Don't be too sad. You know, that's just life. Sometimes we could be here, sometimes things just happen and is take up our time. So I just thank you all for whatever small time you could spend with me in these little events or these kind of things. Oh, drone work. Good night, good night. So yeah. So I was talking about the ITIL festival, right? Next up after that though, after that we are going to, as I mentioned in the past live, we are doing punches and pies. I don't know, you know how that came about? That was a random video, right? It just so happened I was off one of these days, and I was on Chocolate Road, and I always keep seeing people line up by this shop, green shop on Chocolate Road. So I was like, it had me curious, and I had some time that day, so I just stopped, and I had my camera that day, so I brought it out with me, and it just so happened it had a punch shop next to the pie shop. So it's like, I could do a punches and pie video. And that is basically how that started. You know, that just randomly happened probably a few weeks ago. So yeah, so the video after the ITIL festival, it could be punches and pie. So I will be kinda doing CMOS. I choose CMOS as the punch, and well, the pies could be fish pie and regular aloo pie. Yeah. Or potato pie, as some people call it. But you know, nah. Wait, no, it has the aloo pie. And well, it's two spots I tried with the aloo pie. The second spot is a south spot as well. Real window. I can't wait to show that one too. That one there, that was a good pie, and that was the first time I had them. I've had two other punches place, and I plan to do two more right before that video drops. So that will be the following Saturday. So this upcoming weekend I'll go out and record the rest of the other video and start editing that. But yeah, and also I was considering if to throw in the peanut punch as well, because I realized like I've gone in the groceries. You know, in the groceries you go in the fridge, you just feeling for peanut punch, or at least me, right? I'll just go and try one of those local support local peanut punches in the little bottle and thing. And Dread, let me tell you, so far, everyone I tried 4 different brands, right? Everyone I tried, I find the peanut punch is watered down. Like, I mean, Ramsaran peanut punch is like the base. I've been trying to find someone similar to that or better, and not really. I can't really find it unless you go to these punch places that they have around, you know. So yeah, so yeah, and Sati is saying is back to school tomorrow. Oh yeah, forget about that, Sati. Don't mind is a 4-day weekend in Trinidad and Tobago, because Wednesday is a public holiday, Eid, right? Yeah, but school is reopening tomorrow, and I forgot about that. Thanks for that reminder, because I remember I want to set my alarm for earlier times to leave home earlier because school opening back. Yeah, so Ninja Medic is saying the editing and videography showcase are better than these big companies. I enjoy the local perspective. Oh yeah. I appreciate that, Ninja Medic. I appreciate that. Hardun is saying I should cover the event on Wednesday and eat some curry. Good. Well, Hardun, I am actually I'm not currying. I'm not covering Eid event, but every year for Eid, I've always been some brothers from other mothers who happen to be Muslim, and every year I always visit them for Eid. Yeah, so that'd be my plan. So every year since I started secondary school, which was decades ago, right, I have been eating curry on Eid itself, right? And this year it wouldn't be any different. I was thinking to do a personal vlog, but I might throw that under the Patreon side of things. So yeah, but I don't know yet. So we will see how it goes. But normally I would have probably done something. If I was doing like a eat video, you know, I'd probably record it somewhere and drop it for the next video drop right on the Saturday. But yeah, but the next one will be the ITEL Food Festival. Yeah, and you see, yeah, Kimmy, I tell you the damn story. I know some years ago they had some issues with one of their family members saying some racist shit, racist comments, sorry. But yeah, and people try to boycott them and stuff. But it's hard to find like a alternative in a sense, you know, unless you find yourself to one of them punch shops. So yeah, but they have a few punch shops that I'll be checking out in the following week videos. So yeah, so I'll be dropping that as well. Now the next video after that is, well, because I've been doing a good bit of food videos, up and coming food videos. I mean, yesterday's video, it wasn't a food video, but it had food as the main, one of the main draw, right? That's why I went with a thumbnail. I know it pull people in, because that pizza, it was good, and I was like, I still feel like kind of how, when I say I feel like kind of how, I feel kind of sad that you could really see Soul Flavor or get Soul Flavor food at those kind of events. He not outside or anything, because he was saying he just do heating and everything, and he just, you know, there's something he's do, he less like these kind of vibes and everything, and he's not a person to be out there and thing. So, and I mean, I respect the guy for that. So yeah, that is the chef at Soul Flavor, because it had some nice flavors. And then next week will be the ITEL, and then the follow up week will be Punches and Pies. Now after that, I do plan to break some food. Technically, it'll still be a food video in a sense, like a real food video, saying Tropical Vibes for in the upcoming weeks. Anyway, that sometimes be the easiest thing to do. I ain't getting time to go and do. I would like to do some other beaches. I might do that hopefully for next month. Some other salt beaches. I haven't tackled a North beach in a while, so I know I might do something in the North as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a market video, by the way. So after punches and food, hopefully, I will be doing a challenge video at the market, like one of those $100 challenge videos at the market, to see how much we could get at the market for that cost 100 TT. So that is my plan. So that is, yeah. Oh, spoilers as well. This is I'm giving you all some real updates. So in April, basically, we have the ITEL Festival, we have the Pies and Punches, and we have the market video coming. I'm giving you a hint of already start recording this for next month. And I kind of dropped the ball on this, right? This what should have been done earlier when we was complaining about KFC and Royal Castle raising their prices, the fried chicken stuff. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball there, because it's like I should have done a fried chicken hopping around that time, alternative fried chicken spots. So, but I already started doing those kind of videos for fried chicken. So that will be also one of the videos that we drop in next month. Yeah, because how I plan to do these things, I'm not doing it all at once. I'm spacing it out, because it'll be hard to eat this all at once. It'll be too much food. So it'll be easier for me to space this out and everything. And I think for health wise and all, it better to space it out. So that is the plan. So yeah, so those are the up and coming videos after the fried chicken video and stuff. I'm not sure you'll have some more peach type videos, unless there's some other event that pop up that I'm not sure about, but you know, I might go and cover. So yeah, so apart from Eid, when is my next holiday, Dren? That is a good question. Before Java. By the way, right? For those of you who don't know, like when I say Java, I'm not referring to the coffee. No, I'm referring to the coding software JavaScript. Right? We're talking about like some people who live in the States and outside the Caribbean will call that summer. We call it July August vacation. So July, J, August, A, vacation, V, Java. I like that concept. That's kind of cool. So yeah. And Ninja Medic is saying KFC island hopping would have been cool. Yes, it would. I don't have the funds to do that. If somebody could sponsor me for that, like, because going to these other Caribbean islands is expensive, dread. That is our next gripe, Ninja Medic. I find for CARICOM, for Caribbean peeps, why is it so expensive for us to visit we neighbors? Is it easier for us to go Miami or New York, depending on the price, time of year, than it is to say go Barbados or St. Vincent or even Jamaica? So yeah, Kimmy Don hit me with the top pies at bakeries in San Fernando, top of Superior Street by traffic light. Top of Superior Street by traffic light. You mean the hot on the spot opposite the bank? That the spot you're talking about? Oh, okay. Close to Food Basket. I'll check that out, Kimmy. Thanks for letting me know about that one. For sure, I'll check out that. Yeah, and like Ninja Medic, it's easier for us to reach the states like Miami, New York, even Orlando sometimes. Because sometimes Miami I find it be real expensive, and when Miami is expensive, sometimes Orlando is be cheaper. Weird, but yeah, that is the problems we have. It'd have been cool if I would have. I'm not sure was it in the latest updates with that ferry that's supposed to go to like Guyana and Barbados. Was it? I think they was organizing a ferry to go to Guyana and Barbados. Like, if that really come on board and if feasible, I will do that, you know. And I also want to do the Tobago challenge video in that my idea was to spend 24 hours in Tobago on the cost of a plane ticket. So the plane ticket would have been 400 TT at the moment. I'm not sure if they raised the price. I haven't checked in a while. But the last time I know is 400 TT, so it's like basically 24 hours in Tobago with 400 hours, and that also includes me getting to Tobago with that 400 hours. So obviously I'll be going by boat, so it's basically what 150 from that. So I have like 250 to survive, which should be fine. So yeah, if I spend 100 hours in a week, I could more than do 250 in Tobago for 24 hours. But that has to include everything. So I have to find like transport, boarding, food, everything for that 250. So that is where the challenge is. One of these days, well, sometime this year, that's what I also plan to do. You see, this is why you come join us on Sunday Vibes Live instead of, apart from, we just chilling, we just talking, we just answering some questions and everything. I just give you some concepts I have, some ideas I have, some of the up and coming videos, and yeah, and I get some feedback from you all, I get some ideas from you all. So yeah, the bakery in San Fernando is opposite. All right, I'll check. Bottom of the hill from the gas station. Oh, that is the old building. Kimmy. Yeah. I'll check that out for sure. Don't worry. Alright, folks. I think we reached that point. We're about to wrap it up. This is the wrap it up part of the Sunday Vibes Live. Basically the anything goes session. So I've seen Godzilla vs. Kong come out. I want to go and take in that. I haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, so that's the next thing I want to go and take in. I've been watching the Three Sons Problem on Netflix. That was a very interesting watch. Right, I basically binge out that between last weekend and this weekend in between. So that was kind of cool. That's with me. War Ripping What You're So big up in the dance. Hey, right now Ripping What You're So doing some agriculture podcasts. Right, you all should check out that for those of you who haven't already. It's pretty cool. They kind of do deep dives of agriculture and different stuff here in Trinidad and Tobago. They now start, so I'm looking forward to everything else that they're doing. Right. If I get a chance, I'll leave a link to it in the description below, or if Repeating What You So, if you could drop a link to the agriculture thing in the group chat or in the comments, yeah, that would be nice too, and I'll just pin it. So yeah, Yeah, boy, this is how it's be, you know. Like normally, I start late. I start late this round. Normally, I was trying to start 8 o'clock, but I was just busy with a few other things, and I was rushing to organize. Like I was trying to let me give you all this. Like I was trying to set up this camera here, and the battery was dead or approaching dying, and I could not find the dummy battery to plug in the power cord. So it's like, all right. So I just had to just come here, set up, and use this. So yeah. So yeah, boy. So normally we start around 8 and we will lock off around 9 because you know tomorrow is our work week, is a school week again. School reopening tomorrow, so it'll be more hectic than usual. So yeah, so normally I'll try and wrap up around 9 o'clock around this times because it helps in terms of me preparing for the next day and everything. So yeah, but bro, continue doing what is doing. I really enjoying the agriculture vibes, the podcast because like there's always to me. I feel once we could feed ourselves, we'll be good. Whatever happens to the country, right? And once we are able to feed ourselves by growing a little small garden and everything, we will be able. I know it's a good bit of work and it's a good bit of information, but like the podcast that you're all doing, this is reaping what you sow. For those of you who, like I said, haven't seen it, check it out. It is real good. It's real informative, and yeah, I done learn a few things already just by watching the past too. So continue what is you're doing, brother. And for everybody else, you know, I wouldn't get to tell my Muslim Trinbagavai peeps this if by chance you tune in or if you're watching later, you know, happy Eid in advance, right? I mean, I'll send out something on the community tab on Eid itself, but yeah, and you all have a safe and productive week. Have a awesome one. Stay safe, stay warm. In case you are cold, you know, stay cozy. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For those of you who do follow the community tab and stuff on Trinbago Vibes, and who catch, I'll probably catch a few people with the April's April's Fool's Day joke where I'll say, okay, with great regret, I wasn't having a next one of this, you know, the Sunday Vibes Live, and it's like until the next one because it wasn't Sunday. Yeah, I hope you all don't beat me up too much for that. And I was now telling my wife earlier, I was like, what a prank I could pull for April Fool's, boy. But oh well. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, peeps, I respect that Ninja Medic. Is always one love, one respect. You know, we keep it safe, we keep it simple, we keep it educational. That's how you roll, and I hope you all continue to enjoy what I could do to showcase the love, the talent of Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, it was nice, and we'll do it again, God willing, next week. So, go on later. Good night, sweet dreams when you get there.